what, they're all sitting down. What are we on a lunch break here? Does everybody laugh when they see you, Brett?
Only me.
Leah, this is Greg.
Hi, Greg. Nice to meet you.
I'll give you a hug.
Me too.
You seem like you have a lot of good energy.
I'm a teacher, so you know.
I hear you have a beautiful pondless waterfall.
I do.
How long ago did you get it?
A year ago.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
Okay,
Yeah.
you built it up. I gotta
Love
see it.
Come around the back because my husband's in the middle of painting and I have 3 little dogs that I gotta leave
Yep.
in. Okay?
We'll
I'll
see
be
it.
right there.
I'm with Brett Stanley, BR&D Landscape, out here in, what part of Colorado are we in right now? Castle Rock?
Pine.
Castle Pines. Castle Pines, Colorado. Pondless waterfall in this backyard. Let's go check it out. Oh, this is a great backyard.
Awesome.
I love it. I'm gonna guess as a teacher, you enjoy this to get rid of some of the stress of the day.
Both my husband and I. Yep.
Uh-huh.
My neighbors enjoy it, but they're not paying for it.
They get to hear the sound, right? You only live once, YOLO.
YOLO.
Beautiful. You just said that you would love the job of the salesperson for BR&D, right? Why? What would you love about it?
Because I love people and I know that I could sell it. I was in sales before, and on top of it, right, I'm a true believer. I have my own.
What does living the aquascape lifestyle, if I say that, what would that mean to you with your water feature?
It's peaceful, a place to relax. I don't know, it's a sense of tranquility that you don't have anywhere else. So I love it. I love it. Whether I'm on the porch or sitting in the yard with my dogs, this is it. I love to plant. I love my ponds. I just like to relax. This is what I like to do, and barbecue and sit out at my fire pit.
So many people are used to seeing rocks just stacked up, but we actually carve the rocks into the earth. The goal is to make it look like that waterfalls was coming out of this hillside, had flowed down, eroded away the soil and exposed the stone, and I think they were able to accomplish that.
They did. The only thing that I can say is my husband should have bought me a bigger house with a bigger yard so I could have had a bigger pond.
How much work is this water feature?
Not much at all. Honestly, I cleaned it one time this year. This is my first experience, so next year it'll be even better.
The nice thing about a water feature is it matures with age. So as the plants grow in, as the thing becomes more natural, I mean, this looks natural right now, but in a year or 2 or 3, it's going to be even filled in with more. And like you said, you're going to put a patio in down here.
Yes.
It's an ever-evolving project. If you're enjoying it, it's a great investment.
Let me tell you how good of an investment it is. 3 friends that are realtors, including my neighbor that's a realtor, said you will never have trouble selling your house.
Because of the sound and the tranquility, a water feature turns a house into a home. It draws you out, it makes it relaxing. It's a place for you to be. If you didn't have the water feature out here, it would just be a typical backyard like that. That yard is not alive the way this yard is alive. Wow, look at this little garden back here. Beautiful. Back. I mean, this is a little sanctuary they've got here.
Yeah, the patio, awning and everything. The water feature was something that they kind of built themselves, I think. Or it was here and they added pieces to it.
Yeah.
And it didn't really work. It had multiple issues.
So this was an existing water feature homeowner built that you guys came in and retrofitted with the aquascape ecosystem approach.
Right.
Was it like this when you came? Was it 2 waterfalls or is that your design?
It was 1 waterfall and flagstone waterfalls. Flat waterfalls.
So rocks stacked up on top of each other.
Very stacked. A big drop from the level you see there and down to the pool. It did have a pool before instead of a pondless. So
like a concrete or?
It was just liner and rock.
Okay, so you turned a pond into a pondless because what they wanted for this space was the sound, whole backyard living. I love the statue in here, the tree. And talking about the difference between building a waterfall, when we want to build a waterfalls, we want to actually dig into the soil, just like you did here, Brad. I mean, this is great rock work. Dig into the soil and have it look like the water rolled downstream, eroded away the soil, and exposed the stone. Not a lot of rock versus just stacking flagstone and then, what, a pipe sticking on top, pushing the water out?
Right, and originally the design was for 1 waterfall. Their pump was still good, so we decided, well, for an extra amount, we can add an auxiliary waterfall using your pump, do some plumbing to it, and add this extra waterfall.
And then you just got the aqua blocks down here. How big of a basin did you put in?
This is about 5 by 5, about 4 feet deep.
So this is where the pond was, and then you just converted it into a pondless waterfall.
Right.
Lower maintenance, put the switch on and off if they wanted to turn it on and off. And look at this outdoor living, and this is a whole part of this channel, is it's not just the water features that we talked to, it's the space that a water feature creates. So look at this little patio right over here. Was this patio existing?
Yes.
Okay, so you just put the water, look at this view. I mean, that's someone's backyard. I mean, this backyard is probably only 40 by 40 maybe?
Yeah, about 40 by 40.
They got a hot tub, they've got a little seating area here with the patio, they got this beautiful sound. Okay, and this is living the aquascape lifestyle. It's not just the water feature, it's the mood that the entire area creates. So I'm just blown away at the atmosphere that these trees and this water feature and patio presents, you know, the hot tub. This is backyard living. Now, who would want this as a backyard, which is not traditional by any means, versus traditional? If you've got a small property, when you could add a water feature versus just grass, who's gonna walk in the backyard there and sit for hours on end? Who's gonna walk in the backyard here and just let all their stress melt away? This is living the aquascape lifestyle. That is high maintenance, boring grass. You wanna be better than the neighbors? Put this in. Well, let me introduce Bill. Bill has been with Brett for how long?
About a year.
About a year. You run the maintenance division, right?
Correct.
This is a current construction job. We're about to see his guys. Good morning. What's up, Tyler? Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you too.
So tell the camera who you are and how long you've been, because this is about 10 plus years for you.
My name's Tyler, and I've been with BR&D for 10 years and been a foreman for about 7.
This is a pretty cool project. I mean, it's unique. This is an existing pond that you actually are retrofitting that goes all through this subdivision, huh?
Yeah, it's all rainwater catch that they use to water this whole area. So they have a well rights here, so they don't have to pay for Denver water.
Okay.
So they can pump water into here and irrigate this whole property.
So Brett, this is a $500,000 project.
$500,000, and this is part 1 of 4 parts.
last day since you came here, this is what the guys have accomplished, this area.
Yeah, we set all the rocks, laid the liner, underlayment yesterday. The 2 previous days before that, we were ripping everything out.
Is this rock that was existing, or did you bring in stone?
No, this is all existing rock.
So you pulled it out, now you're putting it back in, but in hopefully a more appeasing pattern, I'm assuming.
Exactly.
So when you're doing rock placement like this in a stream, 1s and 3s and 5s and odd numbers, and then this water's just going to flow right through here when it goes. Do you think you'll be able to get this job done in a 3-month period, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. You know, $500,000 job in 3 months. That's good. One of the ways that you're able to do this in 3 months is literally as soon as you're done with a section, the concrete guys come in behind you and put this stuff, concrete in, right?
Right.
So this is basically underneath here. It's actually a French drain system so that you don't have hydrostatic pressure building up underneath the liner, correct?
Right. If we get any leaks or groundwater, rainwater, sprinkler, irrigation water, it'll be pumped back into the pond.
You would have preferred if they just did liner with rock and gravel, correct?
Correct.
Oh, another reason that we have this channel is to educate. So they had a concrete over liner for 35 or 40 years, so they wanted you just to replicate what they had,
right.
But actually a more friendly approach, a more natural approach would have just been to put the liner down and then the rock and gravel on top of it.
Correct.
And the rock and gravel on top of it would prevent UV light from breaking it down, and it would protect the liner from punctures and holes and things like that, and it would have been even more economical to do it that way. It's hard to change perceptions. This is not the way Aquascape would normally do it, or a certified Aquascape contractor would do it. You did it because this is what the customer insisted on, because it's the only thing they'd ever known.
Okay.
But one of the reasons that we have this channel is to educate. We also have the Team Aquascape channel, which shows the construction ability. If you want to see the process of building these ponds, a little bit like this one that we're on today, check out the Team Aquascape channel in the link below, and you'll be able to follow along our journey as we create these masterpieces. Great job, bud. We look forward to seeing this thing all finished. And if you like meeting cool people that love their Aquascape water features, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel so more people can see what living the Aquascape lifestyle is all about.
Aquascape!
And I love my job and my customers' customers. Thank you.
Thank you.